Today I will be showing you the best badges in NBA 2K22 on current gen. First, you want to make sure you have the right settings. So go over to controller settings and options and make sure your shot meter is off. I use vibration off. Some people feel as though vibration helps them hit more shots because they get that vibration when to time it, but I feel as though like it doesn't really help you. I have a high 3-pointer, so these are the badges that help me hit wide open or get more open shots. If you have a low 3-pointer, this badge setup won't really work for you because you won't have the same amount of badges I do. If you have a play shot like me or pure sharp or pure stretch and you have like plus 20 shooting badges, this is the setup that I would use. Keep in mind that I have 25 shooting badges, so this is the badge setup that I can use. You can copy it, but I'm gonna go over everything and why I use it. It is one of the best badges for guards because it helps you get crabs. It doesn't get contest like on bigger players from the sides. Catch and shoot. You shouldn't have catch and shoot over anything over bronze in my opinion, because catch and shoot, if you have a high 3-pointer, catch and shoot is not really that good of a badge as it was in previous 2Ks, but it still gives you a little boost. Deadeye isn't the best badge in this game since like other previous 2Ks. This helps you hit contested shots a little bit more often than you would, but you really don't need this unless you're shooting contested catch and shoot shots. I feel like green machine allows you to hit more green shots, so as you keep on hitting greens and greens, the bar for green windows gets bigger and bigger. So I recommend having this on the biggest, on the highest you can have it. I run it on Hall of Fame. You can run it on gold if you want to mix it up a little bit, but Hall of Fame is the best in my opinion. Hot zone hunter is for people that have hot zone. If you don't have any hot zones, I don't even really recommend running this badge higher than bronze. But if you have hot zones, you can run this on gold, but I use it on Hall of Fame. It gives you more chance of hitting wide open shots when you're in your hot zones, and it just gives you huge boost. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7 is when you shoot within 7 seconds, so the first 7 seconds of the shot clock. I don't really shoot before the 7 seconds, but if you're finding yourself you're getting open in 1 or 2 moves and you're just like that, I would like really run this on gold or silver, but I wouldn't run it on Hall of Fame. I don't feel as though that you should waste a certain amount of badges, 4 badges on a badge that counts for 7 seconds of the shot clock. I'm a 6'4" guard, so mismatch doesn't really always pop up for me. But if you're like under 6 foot and below, I recommend running this badge, or 6'1" below. I would probably run this on gold because like when a center comes up off a switch or a hedge, this is gonna give you a huge boost. It was broken for a little bit in 2K though, so I recommend running this on gold or silver if you're like 6'1" below. Everyone knows this is like the best shooting badge in the game. A lot of people say to run this on gold, but I feel as though Hall of Fame is better. It gives you a little bit more boost, but it's gonna give you the chance of hitting. If you have a lot of shooting badges like me, I would say run it on Hall of Fame. Me, like 90% of my jump shots are off dribbling, so I would run this stop and pop all the time. If you don't have this on silver and above, you're kind of tripping if you're a guard, because I'm dribbling every single time after a shot, before a shot. So this gives me a huge boost for everything I want to do. All right, let's say you have like 10 shooting badges and you want to still hit wide open, but this is a badge setup that you could run, but if you're more a standstill jump shooter, I would say don't use blinders, and this is the setup you would use. But if you really are a dribbler and you like shoot after you're dribbling, I would use this badge setup. This is like 10 shooting badges, but this is for like low 3-pointer builds. The last badge is the secret badge, but this is the secret badge, guys, the boost. All right, if you're not using boost and you have a low 3-pointer, you're kind of like messing up, because if you have boost on, people will have to respect your 3-pointer, and it gives you a huge advantage. But especially in the park though, like you can shoot in my career, there's a big difference from the park to my career, so I would recommend using boost. This is the secret badge. Appreciate you guys watching all the way through, but this is the badge setup that I use. Let me know in the comments what you would change or what you run.